Welcome back, everyone. If you know Ellen Rohr, you know all about the financial tip segments. We did one on Bitcoin last week. That's online. You can find now the history of it as she broke it down. Now we need to know about investing and how this thing actually works.
Yes, and if you feel dumb when it comes to Bitcoin, so do I. And I've been studying up for the last 2 days. But let me help you get some get the words going so you understand a little bit about what Bitcoin is. Right. And we've got some really great resources on the site too at Color 10, so you can dig in and go to these sites. But let me give you some of the lingo. A Bitcoin is the actual currency. It, like instead of dollars and pennies anymore, it's just digital currency. You'll never see it, and it's transferred like this. If I want to buy something from you, either individually or you're a vendor who accepts Bitcoin, I'm going to send my Bitcoin to your wallet. Yeah, so it's called the Bitcoin, and it goes to a wallet, and your wallet is where your money is.
That's all happening online.
All of this is digital. Yeah. Now, the really cool and interesting part of all this is my wallet. Okay, the really
this is not the Bitcoin wallet. All right.
The cool and interesting part about this is the miners. Now, there are miners who are essentially using spreadsheets. This is old school, like an old columnar pad. This has evolved into these massive algorithm spreadsheet databases. And you could say, I'm going to be a miner, because you're into this kind of thing. Maybe you're a hacker or programmer or something. So you have software on your computer that is running all the time. And millions of people are doing this, and they're verifying these transactions and keeping them cryptic.
They're regulating this.
They're regulating it in a way that no one person is in charge. Now, there is this guy called Gavin Andresen, and it's challenged as to whether or not he's really the father of this, but he is trotted out as a guy who created this algorithm. And it's almost like the Fed in that some Bitcoin is released in an algorithm, so more money is going into the market. Now, that's how the Feds do it in the United States. They print more money, and they're regulating the economy this way. So it's really quite interesting. But as a miner, you can make Bitcoin for doing that service, so that's another way to create some.
And you're talking miner as a job here. We're not talking, there's no age restriction. I just want to clear that up.
And the only way you get paid is in additional transaction fees from Bitcoin. It's not like someone's hired you. You're just pulling that software on. And then whether or not you accept the updates, you're regulating how the algorithm works as a miner.
Quickly, if you can, if we're into Bitcoin now, can you relate this to Venmo or PayPal or any sort of money transfer?
Yes, and here's why it's exciting to learn a little bit about this. That is exactly the same thing. We're just transactioning over. Right now, that's attached to the U.S. dollar, but again, as you go across the world, there's exchange rates. So with Bitcoin, there's an exchange rate changing by the second based on this algorithm. So it's very volatile, which may be a reason why you don't want to get involved right away. But let me tell you about my niece.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, she's 26. She heard about Bitcoin when it first came out, and it was 11 cents a coin.
Right.
Then last year, she heard that it was $600 a coin.
That's right.
So she invested in half a Bitcoin, $300. And a year later, had $8,000. Now, we all have stories like that. Now, because she's smart, she pulled $6,000 out, and she's going to let $2,000 ride. But she said even the $2,000 that's left has gone like this, up and down, up and down. So
you can't worry about it like stocks. It's because it's so constant.
Exactly. So if you decide to get involved, get a very small dollar amount. Be prepared to lose it all, and just use that as you're learning. I asked Rachel,
patience is key.
Do you know anything about Bitcoin? She says, I still don't.
All right. Just let the money work for you, all right?
You know, one last tidbit.
We got to go quick.
There are 1,384 cryptocurrencies out there. Bitcoin is just one.
Exactly.
Is that crazy?
That's the lowdown, though, all right, everyone? Thanks for joining us, Ellen. We appreciate it. Invest your money, do it wisely, be patient. We'll be right back.